I'm Sarah, and this is Budgetsew, where we create stylish, fashionable looks as inexpensively as possible. Today, I'm going to show you my sewing pattern haul from simplicity.com. Just a quick note before we get started, today I'm wearing Simplicity 8243. The link to the video with that sew along is right here at the top of the screen. This was my second time ordering from simplicity.com, so I ordered 12 sewing patterns. My order was shipped a week after I placed it, and I received free shipping since my order was over $75. The order was received in record time, 4 days after I placed it. The first pattern is Butterick 6868, published in 2021. This is a princess seam coat and dress with a flared skirt. The coat has a contrast collar, cuffs, and pockets, and the dress has a contrast bodice and sleeves. This coat gives me Catherine, Princess of Wales vibes, elegant and refined. The recommended fabrics are tweed, wool blends, crepe, and gabardine. The coat's contrast may be made from velvet, satin, and brocade, and the dress's contrast may be made from georgette, crepe, novelty fabrics, and sheers. The suggested fabric for the lining is just lining fabrics. The next pattern is New Look 6142, published in 2011. It's a Mrs. and Men's easy to sew loungewear or activewear pattern and includes a knit tank top, sweatpants, a hooded sweatshirt, camisole, and slim pants. All sizes from extra small to extra large are included in the pattern envelope. The tank top, camisole, and slim pants are sized for stretch knits only, such as cotton interlock, jerseys, and stretch velvet. The suggested fabrics for the sweatpants and hooded sweatshirt are double knits, fleece, and sweatshirt fleece. The sweatpants also in nylon sport fabric. I bought this pattern for Brad as well as myself. I'm going to make the tank top and sweatpants for Brad and the camisole and slim pants for myself. The hoodie looks so comfy that I'm going to make it for both of us. Then there's Simplicity 9755, published in 2023. This stylish front button crop top has straps and princess seams at the back and front. The skirt, pants, and shorts have center front seams and fly front zipper closure. The pants and shorts include a belt with button detail and back patch pockets. The suggested fabrics are chambray, cotton blends, denim, lightweight twill, and linen blends. I bought some beautiful twill in blue, green, and black from Fabricland online, which will be perfect for this make. Since I'm short-waisted, these low-rise pants will sit right at my waistline, and the crop top will make a perfect vest. I don't plan to wear this top without a shirt or a blouse underneath. The next sewing pattern is Berta Style 6990 from March 2013. Why not sew several pieces of your favorite basic shirt with rag and sleeves at once? This fitted shirt comes with 5 variations for the neckline: crew neck, boat neck, mock neck, turtleneck, and a large cowl. I bought this pattern because of all the different necklines, which will give me a different look each time I whip up this pattern. Only fabrics with two-way stretch, such as jersey and fine knits, should be used for this pattern. I have some really pretty knit fabric that would look lovely as this top. This is a super easy sewing pattern that I'm hoping to use again and again for my homemade wardrobe. Then there's McCall's 6993, published in 2022. This pattern is circa 1933 from the Archive collection. The skirts have a raised waist and back zipper. View A is semi-fitted with a lined yoke front and back waistband, front pleat underlay, button trim, and top stitching. View B is loose fitting with princess seams and a self belt. The recommended fabrics are crepes, wool blends, gabardine, and double knit. I love pleated skirts, and this skirt ticks all the boxes to be a favorite of mine. In addition to the pleats, I love the length. I also bought Vogue 1870 from 2022. This semi-fitted, lined, below-hip length jacket has a notched collar, shoulder pads, princess seams, flaps, welt pockets, and long two-piece sleeves with a non-working vent and button trim. The semi-fitted high-rise pants have flared legs, stitched front crease, fly zipper, contour waistband with hook and bar closure. The suggested fabrics are wool blends, linen blends, gabardine, and jacquard. As I've mentioned in previous videos, I moved away from skinny jeans and pants and into wide leg as well as flared leg pants. This jacket is so sharp with gorgeous lines. The next pattern is McCall's 8379 from 2023. This vintage 1970s wrap dress has short sleeves with darts. The front tie is drawn through the opening in the right side seam, and the back skirt has a waistband and tie that crosses over in the back and ties in the front. This authentic vintage reproduction includes additional size options and cutting layouts. The suggested fabrics are stretch knits only, such as cotton knits, jerseys, and velvet knits. I love the higher shoulder seam of this dress. This is something that I look for when buying dress and top patterns. The higher shoulder seam ensures that the back is narrower, which is a better fit for me. Since the skirt is above the knee, I might add a few inches to the length to be more comfortable. The next pattern is one that I've wanted for quite a while. Berta Style 6268 is two charming dirndls. There are two lengths, just over the knee or midi. Decorative details such as trims, piping, ribbons, and your choice of fabric make all the difference here. You can also choose between two variations of the dirndl blouses. The recommended fabrics for the dirndls are cotton fabrics, linen, and the lining should be baptiste. The aprons should be made from taffeta, and the blouses should be baptiste and embroidered cotton. I've looked at this pattern for years and years, and I scooped it up this time. Then there's Vogue 1663, published in 2019. This Catherine Brenny unlined jacket is close-fitting and has top stitching details and a shawl collar, and the belt is caught in the back with stitched pleats. The top is close-fitting with a neckband and top stitching detail. The pull-on pants have a self-lined yoke with a hidden waist elastic and top stitched hems. The pattern recommends moderate stretch knits only. The jacket should be made with sweatshirt fleece and boiled wool, and the pants and top should be made from velour, ponte knit, and jersey. The fabric requirement allows for nap, one-way design, or shading, but extra fabric may be needed to match design or for shrinkage. The next three patterns were for my mom. She chose Berta Style 7701, a sari sewing pattern. View A is a short blouse, long skirt, and traditional sari. And View B is a tunic, slim pants, and shawl, all sewed from one sari. The suggested fabrics are Dupion silk. My mom also chose Butterick 5792, a lovely nightwear pattern. The loose-fitting pullover top or gown has a narrow hem. Views A, B, C, and E are sleeveless. For neckline A, B, C, and armholes A, the wrong side shows on the ruffle. Views C and E have a ruffle at the hemline. View D has long sleeves, and the elastic forms ruffled sleeve cuffs. Purchase trim and ribbon ties are required for views A and C, and flowers for view E. Purchase bias tape finishes the neckline and armholes of views A, B, C, and E, as well as casing D. The semi-fitted pants have an elastic waist and stitched hems. The recommended fabrics are cotton batiste, satins, and flannels. The final pattern is Butterick 6740. This Mrs. Button front jacket and coat has princess seams. View B has a side back belt. The top has an empire waist and back zipper, and the pants have a contour waistband and side pockets. The suggested fabrics are crepe, linen, cotton blends, brocade, and gabardine. I just love the belt for View B, how it's sewn into the front princess seams and buttons in the back. Very elegant. I hope you enjoyed my Simplicity Sewing pattern haul. Please like and share this video with your friends and family. I love sharing my new, vintage, and out-of-print sewing patterns, and my tips, tricks, quick fixes, and even my mistakes when sewing along with you. I also love sharing my wonderful fabric finds that I thrifted from charity shops, as well as brand new fabric online and in-store. If you'd like to see more from Budgetsew, please subscribe and press the bell to receive a notification when I release a new video. If you'd like to stay up to date with Budgetsew, follow me on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Budgetsew. Thanks for watching. See you next time.